We're getting some big breaking right now. FATF, or Financial Action Task Force, has unanimously set a stern message of warning to Pakistan that it would be blacklisted if it does not complete its action plan by October 2019. So FATF once again reminding Pakistan to fall in line or face consequences. Abhishek Kapoor is getting us this big breaking. Republic TV's executive editor, as we stay with this breaking, joining us on phone line. Abhishek, good morning. So does it mean that till then Pakistan continues to be in grey list?
Well, Sakal, the final decision to whether blacklist Pakistan or not is going to take place in October in the United States when the plenary takes place. But what has happened as of now is a review of what Pakistan has done, and it seems that while the body will take a final call on whether Pakistan is actually to be blacklisted, what they have found is that there are certain deficiencies in the promises of the action plan that had to be executed on the part of Pakistan in as many as 18 of the 27 indicators which were decided upon, on which Pakistan had to act. Pakistan has been found wanting. Whatever actions it has taken in the recent past, some of which got reflected, for example, by way of constraints on the movement of Hafiz Saeed, for example, they are not enough according to FATF. Now, Pakistan has certain friends in the body. Essentially, Turkey prevented Pakistan's blacklisting, as also China. But what is important is that the review is to come up again in October, and then we would know whether Pakistan has actually performed as per its promises or failed, subsequent to which a decision would be taken to blacklist Pakistan. And if that happens, there would be tremendous amount of sanctions going against Pakistan globally, which is going to have crippling effect on its economy. So while Pakistan tries to prevent that blacklisting using good offices of its friends like Turkey and China, the sword still looms large on Pakistan, Sakal.
Abhishek, a bit more perspective to this. This is perhaps not for the first time that FATF has pulled Pakistan for its non-compliance so far. Do you think this is kind of going to serve Pakistan as a final warning, considering the kind of isolation Pakistan had to face post-Pulwama attack? Do you think this is going to be very, very serious for Pakistan in terms of consequences?
Well, Sakal, Pakistan is effectively a habitual offender when it comes to its support and sponsoring of terrorism, harboring of terrorism. In fact, it had been grey-listed for a long 4-year period between 2011 and 2015. And as late as last month itself, in the FATF meeting in Guangzhou, Pakistan was warned that it is not performing on the parameters that were decided upon in June last year, on which Pakistan had to act to restrain terror funding and the sponsorship of terror and harboring of terror. What we have seen is that some action has been taken, but it seems the FATF as a whole is not very happy. The United States and France particularly are not very happy. Of course, India is in terms of what has been done on the ground, and that is why we are seeing sustained pressure on Pakistan. What is important is that as per the grey list, if Pakistan remains grey-listed, there would be constraints in terms of loans and financial support to Pakistan globally. But if it gets blacklisted, then there would be sanctions as well. So that sanctions regime is something which perhaps India is looking at, because that is something which can make Pakistan pay costs for supporting or indulging with terrorism. But what we have seen as of now is that in this Florida meeting, Pakistan has actually gotten away with some support from Turkey and China, but the final call to be taken.
Yes, Abhishek. Okay, all right. On that note, thank you very much, Abhishek Kapoor, for getting us a quick perspective on the big breaking FATF telling Pakistan fall in line or else face consequences. We'll have to see whether Pakistan chooses to respond to that reminder from FATF. And on that note, let's also slip into a very short breather. I'm going to be joining you back on the other side as Prime Minister joins the nation in celebrating 5th International Yoga Day, and much more on the other side. Stay with us.